Ladies and gentlemen, a quick shed update. It is daylight savings time 2024, where we spring up here in the States, which I just cannot stand. It just it'll hit me within middle of the next week, and there won't probably be a whole lot being done model wise, craft wise, or anything else. It's basically sleep deprived for a good week till we finally get used to it. So with daylight savings time, I thought I would celebrate. I built me another clock. Again, I got into I want to say clock making, which been hitting all the right spots. Like, you know, when I always say things should click when you build things, and the clock making has just been doing that. This is a Stegosaurus. You can buy these at Hobby Lobby, and they were really marked down, and I picked one up, and all I did, it was a little scuffed, so I sanded it down, I repainted it darker blue, added the you know, clock kit that you can get, and I took one of the multicolored minute and hour hands and trimmed them off to where they'd fit it. And these are plastic numbers, and I did some styrene strip there just to you know, give it not necessarily, you know, have all numbers, just kind of give it a little thing. Anyway, he's been hitting the right spot. I like these, and it's I do sell these on the side for mostly children, you know, like their dino rooms. And but anyway, these are fun, and I have an idea for one for model kits here, and I haven't quite figured out how I want to do it, but anyway, we'll try to get that accomplished pretty soon. But anyway, daylight savings time, lose an hour of sleep, and I built me a clock. So very light this week. Last week I didn't get a whole lot done either. I had two toy shows. That's what I call them. They're more of a consignment shows, but anyway, I buy a lot of toys. Plus I bought a lot of model kits too at the shows, and plus at a few other places. So I thought I'd do a quick, just a very quick, continuing on from my pile. And here, let me find out. We're whittling down the pile down there, trying to get it, and I got stuff on the floor that I brought in so we can fix that. Or trying to whittle down that pile to get more. Anyway, there were some gems in there. You know, I wish, you know, a lot of people were ahead of me and didn't buy them. Like the 25th scale radio operator, it's still sealed. I was like, why? Why is it? I mean, y'all should have picked this up. I came in there, you know. But anyway, I like these. I pick them up when I can because they go well with MAK, SF3D. But anyway, sealed, and I couldn't believe it. So we're adding the to my 25th scale to the Ark. There's lots of tanks over there, and I'm still going through them. This is Tamiya's M3 Lee with great kit. I have built it. Box is really good shape. And I looked it over twice, unstarted. And again, I was like, why? Why is it not? Why did you pick this up? I don't know why. But anyway, you can always use an M3. And I always tell this story. I knew a few modelers where before they had rivets that you could buy, or buy styrene rod to get the rivets. I know modelers that would buy this kit, and they would shave off the rivets and then throw away the hole. So I went over there to the trash and I dug out the hole. I was like, man, they make, you know, rivets, you know. They didn't care. Well, all right. So I got a bunch of M3 holes. No rivets, and all I gotta do is chop up and glue them back on, and you got yourself an M3 Lee. But anyway, again, another little, I thought a fine box of real good shape. I'm not a big fan of, I understand why people tape everything, but another M3 Lee to the Ark. Again, there was a bunch of dinos. Some of them, a lot of them were missing, which is fine. I have so this is the AMT Triceratops, and whenever that came out. 1993. Okay. And again, it started, but all the pieces are there. But one thing about started kits, and he did a really good job of gluing them together. I mean, there ain't overlap, ain't glue bomb, but you can pop them back apart. Sometimes they're glued really good where you can't. Sometimes you're just lucky enough to get. But I wanted to show the, again, this is the 90s AMT Triceratops. And I wanted to show, if you can read it, Airfix. Where's the light? Airfix 1975, 76, somewhere around there. So Airfix mold, which again, does this go back further to Lifelike, Pyro, one of them? That I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'll have to do a little researching down the road, and we will try to figure that out down the road. But anyway, was complete. I don't have it. I don't think I have AMT dinos. If I do, they're buried, but I wanted that for the AMT box art. Again, ladies and gentlemen, everyone knows I like my book nooks, and Amazon had a sale, and a really good sale, and I picked up Notre Dame. Again, it's I like these. If you can see the little storyline of book nooks I've been doing, and I picked some up. I've been wanting to do other scenes with, and I picked some up that are just absolutely cheap. Again, I don't know if you can see the just an inside of a cathedral. You know, I thought, yeah, there's an old military diorama of I want to say a tiger or a panther that's in the middle of a church and debris and all that. I always thought that was pretty cool. I was thinking maybe I don't know, Templar Knights. It don't have to be Notre Dame here. It can be, you know, I thought about the Knights. I thought about King Arthur, you know, an Excalibur type diorama. But anyway, I like these. I picked them up especially when they're really cheap. I just think they're, even if you don't want to build a church, you got to basically design and do whatever you want. It's just one of those things. I like these type of kits. But anyway, and last but not least, since it is daylight savings time and there ain't going to be a whole lot done this week at all, I did manage to get a literature antiquity, and that is the 1962 April 27th Life magazine, which I like their books. They're big, and I mean, they're just big. This is the second one I have in Shed Ark, which we like. That's the way we like to work around here. The first one I have, and I should have went and got it, was it's all about model kits, especially used in World War II, where they had to build models for identification purposes and all that. But anyway, it's an interesting read. But I wanted this since I have the Monarch moon suit. And I wanted this to be as a companion piece, because that's, I want to say, based off, it is based off this, and that's a very, very famous cover, and it was very reasonable when I picked it up, and I was hoping to get here before I did look at the kit, but it was about a week I would say ahead, and anyway, had to get it over with. But anyway, the moon suit, very good condition, and I always get a kick, you know. This came out of Tacoma, Washington. Still got the address on there. It's 1962, and it ends up in you know, Oklahoma in 2024, which I think is just traveled around a few places. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going today. This sleep-deprived day of losing an hour. We're adding literature. We're adding some classic kits, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to add a clock yet to the art, but we may. We just haven't figured out which one it is. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.